Yo, it's your boy Coinstock here, back at it again, stuffing these duffel bags and collecting that cheddar. Before we begin, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just a friend trying to educate you. And man, things are looking on the up and up today in the crypto markets, right? After all the FTT, FTX news going down, it seems like everything's going swell, but we're going to actually be talking about Luna Classic on the latter half. No. Yeah. The latter half of the video. But we need to cover some news that's actually, it's kind of making the crypto market recovering. I'm not a financial advisor or anything, but it's just, we need to remove the blinds and see the bigger picture. All right. And if we look here now, Luna Classic 180 days comparatively to other cryptocurrencies, it's kind of steadfast. It's been holding up, and within 24 hours, it's actually gained a whole bunch. So, I ain't mad at it, and neither should you. All right. So, actually, let's look at the crypto market real quick. So yeah, Bitcoin went down to $15,000, but now it's back up to 17,600 area. The high was probably 17,900 or something like that. I couldn't tell you, but yeah, let's already go to our first bit of news, which, you'll see. So JPMorgan predicts Bitcoin will collapse to $13,000. All right. That's a pretty big claim, right? So we'll see. So JPMorgan researchers believe that the price of Bitcoin, the world's largest cryptocurrency, could be on track to drop to $13,000 due to the FTX disaster. Notably, the American banking giant believes that Bitcoin will potentially drop below its production cost, which currency stands at roughly $15,000. JPMorgan has predicted that the market will have to deal with a cascade of margin calls triggered by the implosion, and Bitcoin has now bounced back to $16,784, which is not really relevant now, you know how it moves. But many analysts are convinced that the crypto king is likely to plunge lower. All right, Mark Newton, FundStrat's head of technical strategy, has predicted that Bitcoin is likely to test the $13,000 level before any support. However, Newton doesn't rule out that bears could manage to push the largest cryptocurrency below the $10,000 level if there is abnormally high volatility. So there's that. So all this FTX debacle, it's pushing down our boy. But as you can tell right here, Bitcoin, it's kind of pushing up. So our boy is still our boy. He's like, I'm going to carry this entire market. So you know how that goes, right? All right, so let's go to the second bit of news. Scroll on up. So now Binance publishes wallet addresses, details of current holdings. So this is actually really good news. Of course, this is after the FTX debacle. Yet again, everybody's still talking about it, dude. And if you want any of these links, by the way, before I continue, they're in the description. And but back to this. It's for clarity. It's to get the regulators off these exchanges back. But it's already too late, man. It's already too late. Everybody's already looking at it, right? So let's continue. The world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, Binance, has released the addresses of its hot and cold wallets and will share details about its financial situation. The move is part of Binance's ongoing commitment to transparency and fostering trust in the ecosystem. It provided a snapshot of its current holdings that include about 475,000 Bitcoin, 4.8 million Ether, 17.6 billion USDT, 21.7 billion BUSD, 601 million blah blah blah, 58 million BB. Its secure asset fund for users, which it created in 2018 as an emergency insurance fund to protect users, holds a further $1 billion. The announcement follows moves to reassure customers by other exchanges in the wake of FTX's liquidity crisis. Binance itself backed out of acquiring the struggling company after reviewing its financials, and we read that yesterday. On November 8th, Binance CEO CZ said the company would start a proof of reserves audit system accessible to the public, and the CEO of Crypto.com is jumping in. He says it should be necessary for crypto platforms to publicly share proof of reserves, and OKX and KuCoin also want to plan to release information about the reserves in the coming weeks. So all these, it's not only Binance, it's also like Crypto.com, OKX, and KuCoin. They all want to be very transparent after what FTX had done. And I know they're all, I mean, it sounds good intentioned, but it's all to get the regulators off of their back. So there's that, right? And then I actually have it opened up in another window right here. And as you can see, look at all this. So Bitcoin, there's these addresses right here. Like the links are in the description if you really want to take a good look at all these. But yeah, Tether, XRP, DOT, Link, LTC, Filecoin, all of it, dude. So yeah, I'll put that link in the description if you want to look at it. And that's not the only thing too. They also had a blog post about it too, and it's their commitment to transparency. As part of Binance's ongoing commitment to transparency and fostering trust in the ecosystem, we are sharing details of our hot and cold wallet addresses. Our objective is to allow users of our platform to be aware and make informed decisions that are aligned with their financial goals. Below is an outline of what the wallet address list shows, and it's including networks, BTC, ETH, BSC, BNB, TRX. Only major tokens on BTC, ETH, BSC, BNB, TRX are included in this list. This is not a complete set of data. This will be shared in the full audited report. And there's that, and then there's all of these addresses, of course, and I'll put the link in the description to the blog post. So yeah, there's that. Now, one more piece of news before we get into Terra Classic, which is quite bullish, I would say. So, well, this isn't bullish, but like the news on Terra Classic. So Bankman-Fried secretly moved $4 billion, including FTX customer deposits, to Alameda, right? So new details are coming to light regarding the behind-the-scene events that saw cryptocurrency exchange FTX encounter a significant liquidity crunch, resulting in the near collapse of the platform. The liquidity crunch is tied to CEO SBF's intent to establish his other trading firm, Alameda. In particular, SBF reportedly transferred about $4 billion of FTX funds secured by tokens such as FTT and shares in trading platform Robinhood to Alameda. According to the report, a portion of the transferred funds entailed customer deposits, a transaction where SBF allegedly failed to inform other FTX executives. Sources close to the matter indicated that SBF's failure to communicate with executives over fears the information could leak to the public. All right, so the executives didn't even know, and we saw in the media, 2 or 3 days ago, about SBF having like a horrible structure in the company, like it was devolving into what it is. Well, I mean, what it was previously, because now it's kind of not anymore, right? So, I mean, there's that. I mean, everybody kind of assumed so, that he was like funneling money to Alameda, and Alameda was funneling money back, and it was some sort of scheme. We already talked about that the other day, but yeah. So take that in effect, stay safe out there. So yeah. Now let's continue to the Terra Classic news, which we're all excited about. So Terra Classic gains over 10% despite the crypto market hit by heavy losses, right? So Terra Classic continues to gain despite the fact that the entire cryptocurrency market continues to feel the devastating effects of the crisis related to the crypto exchange FTX, my bad. LUNC Classic is currently holding the second spot in terms of gains among the top 100 digital assets by market capitalization, only behind Maker, which is up 12.5% in the last 24 hours. Now, I'm not a financial advisor or anything, but I'm banking on that all this utility is going down on the LUNC Classic blockchain, right? There's more utility, there's more usage, and it's just the story of it is a story that people can get behind. But that's just me, though. Let's continue. All right, so Terra Classic is changing hands at, that much, up 10.72% over the last 24 hours, although it is down 14.4% across the previous 7 days. And this is like the coin market cap chart, volume staying relatively still. And the market capitalization of LUNC Classic is $1.249 billion, a fall of over $200 million since 7 days ago when it was worth a total of $1.45 billion, which is honestly not bad. We saw some cryptocurrencies in the top 100 lose a lot more, especially FTX. So interestingly, on November 9th, when LUNC Classic was in the red, the financial analytics platform Trading Shot observed that the next 1 day, 50-day moving average on Terra Classic's chart could deliver a massive rally for the token, as the trigger for August was closing above the 1-day moving average, 50-day moving average. And then boom chakalaka, look at that. And the crypto community over at CoinMarketCap is bullish on the future of Terra Classic, estimating it to trade at 0.0003 on December 31st, 2022, a 58% increase from the asset's current price. And that's basically it. So there's still like bullish sentiment behind Terra Classic, especially around this turmoil. It's like, man, we need all we could get. And it's more decentralized too, right? I think I know people love decentralization. So more people are hopping over more, especially after like these centralized exchanges have been doing scummy things, like for instance, Celsius and FTX. Now people are pushing more to decentralization, which is really good for the future of crypto. But regardless, let's continue. So Terra Classic performs better than BTC and ETH, up by 4% over the last 24 hours. And the general crypto market hasn't affected Terra Classic, as the token is performing better than BTC and ETH, rising by almost 4% over the last 24 hours, according to data on CoinMarketCap. The BTC is down 8%, trading at $16,665, while ETH is also down 7%. The good movement of the Terra Classic, despite the panic statement about the coin, is confirmed by some analysts to be a testament to the progress the chain has made in adding utility and its burn mechanism, which I wholeheartedly agree. We're adding a whole bunch of utility. There's a whole bunch of dApps. And not only that, the burn mechanism, I think, it moved to the better, I would say. So according to community members on Twitter, in a sea of red, Terra Classic's ability to print daily green candles has been because it is the most decentralized project in the face of ongoing regulatory scrutiny of large centralized exchanges. So some of the utilities added by the community to drive adoption have been its first app and FCF Pay, a cryptocurrency payment gateway, adding support for Terra Classic to enable people to use the token as a payment method, burning 0.2% of all the transactions. And I do attribute that to why Terra Classic performs better, is the burn tax. And furthermore, the developing team behind the coin launched a lottery game which will help to burn the Luna Classic token, as well as reward the winner of the game. I think we actually talked about that last week, about the lottery game, and it has a high burning feature, which is really nice for the supply of the token, or dwindling it down at least. And then there's Classic Crypto, my boy. And look at that. He's like, I need everybody in Luna Classic to like this tweet. Luna Classic is full sending right now. So, excuse me. So this is all really, really, really good, right? For Terra Classic. But yeah, that's basically it for now. That's why we're kind of seeing the whole pumping phase of it all, right? And plus, the crypto market is looking really neat. And plus, we talked about, the JPMorgan, the Binances of the world, and everybody's trying to be more transparent. And SBF is absolutely getting dunked on with FTX. So all's good in the neighborhood, I guess, relatively speaking. But still, we have to wait and see to what the market might come to. Who knows? But I'm just keeping you up to date on the down low, So I guess I'll see you guys later.